Hi, it's Sandy Pro and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a mini tutorial on rag quilting. So what you'll need is 100% cotton fabric, whether it be flannel or homespun regular cotton by the yard. Choose a variety of colors or prints if you wish. Solids, it doesn't matter. Whatever your liking is, you can make this work. And I'll tell you what, when it comes out at the very end, you will be so in love with how it looks and mostly how it feels when you're cuddling underneath it all. I chose flannel for my project, and for today's tutorial I'm using all solid. I've cut out 6-inch squares of flannel, burgundy, navy blue, and burgundy. We'll go to the machine and get started on the construction, and at the very end of this project we will show you what I've done. And it's been in use for a while, so it's great. Once you've got your desired rectangles or squares or strips all cut out and you sandwich them in a layer of 3, what you need is to join them so they'll be secure. You can do it from corner to corner, from center to outer edge, but what I've done is basically started anywhere and sewn. Can you see that? Makes an S curve. You can use any color thread you'd like, use any combination you wish. And basically, once you do every sandwich piece, you don't have to reinforce, because at the very end all those will be trimmed. Just want to keep those 3 pieces together. So I'm going to go on and do some more. One, 2, 3, and 4. Now that all 4 pieces are trimmed, and believe me, I only did that because my brain works that way. You don't have to trim because you will be doing plenty of trimming and cutting as the project continues. Now, I would like to have these 2 pieces as my back of this little mini quilt, so I will put back sides together and stitch along the outer edge. And I'm just using my foot width as a guide. Here I will back stitch. Okay, can you see that nice little fold right there? Most people would freak out, and I mean, take this whole thing apart and start fresh. And here I am trimming, because that's just the way I am. But I don't have to. I don't have to be trimming these threads now. Believe me, I don't. So here's our first piece. Okay? That's what it looks like with a little fold. No big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and do my next two sandwiches in the same manner. And the reason why I'm reinforcing this outer edge is just because this is a little mini blanket versus a big one. On your bigger ones, you won't even have to do that. There we go. Once again, I just use my foot width for the guide. And trimming only because that's what I'm accustomed to doing, but not necessary. Alright, so now we have top here, and I have the back there. Can you see how the back has just that seam, and the top has the opening? So now we'll put back sides together one more time. Okay, and as you can see, now we have 6 layers of fabric. 6. And right here, we're going to have more than that, so we're going to take our time going through that section. And if your rag quilt, those seams match up, you just take your time going through it, but you'll do fine. And if they're off in a rag quilt, it doesn't really matter. So let's just do this carefully. I'm just slowing my machine down a bit. And there we go. So now we have an intersection. It's kind of bulky right there, but that's okay. And if this was your entire quilt and it was finished, all your pieces being sewn together, I would suggest, as many people do, go around the edge. You don't have to on this one because you've secured all your squares, but go around the edge and just finish it off. And I'll keep those looking great. How many of you caught that I ran out of thread and changed my top thread while you weren't looking? Okay, so all 4 squares are hooked together, and I've gone around the edge to secure the edges. And if you noticed that some of my seams I opened up and some I just let run right over, this is such a forgiving type of quilting that does not matter at all. At this point, what you need to do is start clipping. So grab yourself some good sharp little scissors and work your way around all those open seams. I would say probably 1/4 of an inch apart, and clip. And you clip all those pieces of fabric, and the outcome is just truly amazing. Okay, there's one side, and I'll just start in the middle here and work towards the edge. Obviously, you don't want to clip the stitching that is holding these sections together, but you go right up to it, and it takes a while. It's a nice project to do in front of the TV if you got a show that you want to watch or listen to. Look at this. I'm just going to clip those that way. Whoa, not way. Not that way. Start from the center and work out. So now when you get to this part, you want to switch and do the outer edge. Look at this. And clip all the way around. So you get all your edges done, all the seams within. Just be careful when you're doing your outer edge. You don't want to clip it in the wrong direction, because you want to tend to go to the end here, but you need to go all the way around. Then you flip it over. That's your back side. There will be no ruffling or fraying or any type of ragging on that side whatsoever, but it did give it some sort of design that appears interesting if you want to do something non-conventional. So once all this clipping is complete, you basically throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer, give it a good shake, get those extra little threads off, and you're good to go. Okay, here's the back of my quilt. As you can see, again, well worn, washed several times. And if we look a little closer, you can see the stitching that I did on the back of each of my strip. Some of it wavy, some of it straight. Over here I think I have triangle type of seam. Got some sun coming in the window, so sorry for the adjustment in light. So this is the back. Let me flip a portion of it over and show you the front. Look at how all that cutting ragged so nicely. and going out the outside, reinforcing the edge. I couldn't ask for a better outcome. I hope you enjoy yours as much as I enjoy mine. Sandy Pro, gotta go. Bye.